10 waterfalls in Iceland. How many waterfalls do you think there are in Iceland? Fed by abundant glacial rivers, with ample rain and snow in the mix, there are thousands of falls in all forms and sizes scattered across the country. But the precise number of Iceland's waterfalls isn't known, as there are just too many to count. The good news is that if you're planning a self-drive tour around Iceland, you're guaranteed to cross paths with plenty of these natural wonders. We've compiled 10 of the top waterfalls in Iceland here. For your geographical convenience, they are listed in a counterclockwise order around the country, starting from southwestern Iceland, where Reykjavik is located. Number 1. GULLFOSS. GULLFOSS, or Golden Waterfalls, is one of the 3 must-see attractions of the famous Golden Circle route in southwestern Iceland. This 2-tiered waterfall drops 32 meters, 105 feet, into a narrow, deep canyon, creating an impressive spray of mist that often produces rainbows in sunny weather. You'll find a footpath leading from the parking lot to a viewing platform where you can experience the waterfall in all its glory. As well as GULLFOSS Waterfall, you can visit the famous Geysir Hot Spring and Pingvlir National Park when touring the Golden Circle. Number 2. SELJALANDSFOSS. This towering cascade in South Iceland is impressive to look at from a distance, but its wow factor lies in the footpath leading behind the tumbling water. This means you can admire SELJALANDSFOSS from multiple angles and enjoy the exhilarating experience of walking behind it. It's no wonder why so many feel that this is one of the best waterfalls in Iceland. If you visit SELJALANDSFOSS, make sure to wear good hiking shoes and a waterproof coat. There's a lot of spray and potential slippery spots on the path. Number 3. GLJÚFRABÚI. After exploring SELJALANDSFOSS, you could discover another unusual waterfall nearby. Walk a little further on to reach the GULLFOSS, or GLJÚFRABÚI, dweller of the gorge in Icelandic. Many simply call it the hidden waterfall. Living up to its name, GLJÚFRABÚI is something of a hidden gem in Iceland. You have to wade into a small stream and enter a narrow opening in the cliff to find these mysterious waterfalls. Once you enter, you'll be surrounded by mossy rock on all sides and water pouring in from an opening high above. It feels like you're in a scene of a fantasy movie here. Number 4. SKÓGAFOSS. Prepare to be amazed by SKÓGAFOSS, a jaw-dropping 60-meter, 197-foot high waterfall on the south coast of Iceland. According to legend, the first Norse settler in the area hid treasure in the cave behind the cascade. You can get up quite a bit to this popular waterfall as the ground beneath it is flat, or climb the staircase to reach the observation deck at the top. During your time here, you might like to explore the Skógar Folk Museum. This open-air site is home to an original turf farm that shows how the locals lived hundreds of years ago. Number 5. SVARTIFOSS. Meaning Black Falls in Icelandic, SVARTIFOSS is named for its cliffs of hexagonal basalt columns. They may remind you of those you've seen in Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland or Reykjanesfjörður Beach on southern Iceland. SVARTIFOSS waterfall is located in Skálafell, a nature reserve that forms part of Vatnsvötn Natural Park. Here you can embark on glacier hikes and take in the beautiful landscape characterized by canyons, hanging valleys, and glacial rivers. You'll need to hike to reach this waterfall. From the Skálafell Visitor Center, it's about a 5.5 kilometer, 3.4 mile round trip on a marked trail. Number 6. HENGIFOSS. After driving along the southern coast of Reykjavik, you'll reach the East Iceland, where you'll encounter untouched nature and quirky little towns. One of the must-see sights in East Iceland is HENGIFOSS, thought to be the third tallest waterfall in Iceland at 128 meters, 420 feet. Watch the water cascading into a dramatic gorge surrounded by bright red clay. Scientists have actually discovered fossilized trees in the rock here. There's another smaller waterfall to visit nearby, DETTIFOSS. You'll want to stop to it to admire the falls tumbling between the basalt columns. It's a spectacular sight. Number 7. DETTIFOSS. Continue on the Ring Road, you'll enter to North Iceland. Don't miss the chance to drive around the Diamond Circle, where you can explore a canyon, vast lake, whale-watching town, and waterfalls. In fact, one of the top sites on this route is DETTIFOSS. This is the most powerful waterfall in Europe, and it's also Iceland's largest. DETTIFOSS pours nearly 200 cubic meters, over 7,000 cubic feet of water per second into the gorge below. You'll undoubtedly hear its mighty rumble before you see it from the pathway. Though accessible by 2 roads off the main highway, the best viewpoint is on the east bank. Number 8. GULLFOSS. You can discover another stunning waterfall on the Diamond Circle route, GULLFOSS. This one is the shape of a horseshoe, creating a beautiful cascade. GULLFOSS isn't just a pretty sight, it's also shrouded in myth. Legend has it that the Waterfall of the Gods got its name over 1,000 years ago. A local chieftain flung his statues of the Norse gods into the thundering water, having converted to Christianity. Number 9. DYNJANDI. As you circle back towards the western part of Iceland, you have the chance to drive to the West Fjords. Venturing to this remote region rewards you with beautiful, lesser visited nature spots including mountains, fjords, and cliffs where puffins nest in the summer. Be sure to check out DYNJANDI, a waterfall that's often linked to a bridal veil or perhaps a multi-layered wedding cake. The water spills over multiple layers of rock across the width of 30 to 60 meters, 98 to 197 feet, making it the largest of the West Fjords. On the 15-minute hike to reach DYNJANDI, from the parking area, you'll pass 6 other waterfalls that are worth a look too. Number 10. HRAUNFOSSAR. The beautiful falls of HRAUNFOSSAR make it a wonderful detour off the Ring Road in West Iceland. As you reach back to Reykjavik, when you gaze upon this one, you might wonder where the water's coming from, as there's no river or lake in sight. It actually gets its source from the rivulets from the Hálmardrán lava lake, which was formed by a volcanic eruption from beneath the Langangur glacier. Be sure to explore the neighboring Barmafoss falls as well as when you make the stop here. And nearby you can go into the glacier, walking inside the ice tunnels carved out of the Langangur glacier. This is one of the top things to do in West Iceland. These are just 10 of the countless waterfalls in Iceland you could visit on your trip. Perhaps you'd like to head into the highlands to see one of the highest waterfalls, GULLFOSS, tucked away in the Jordstillar Valley, or stop by Glæmur waterfall in West Iceland en route to or from Reykjavik. There are many more awaiting you in the land of fire and ice.